Sometimes the only plan is not to have a plan, so I had 3 days and 2 nights, and I just jumped in the van without any idea where I was going. Ooh, one stop down. Zucchini. Oh, I did bought more of those. I thought I forgot those. Oranges. Bananas. Something new. Some nice fattening avocados. Peas, beans. Bad for you, hot chocolate. Some tea. Spices. There we go. That's gonna stay in a bag. That's funny because I went looking for the smaller version of this cooler. This is the Lifetime. Basically Walmart's version of a Yeti. And my friends swear by it, so I got it, and it works really well, but it's huge. I think eventually it's going to end up back there. And it has a drain plug on it down there, and I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to rig that up so it drains all the ice out as it goes. But I went looking for the small one, but as you can see today, I mean, I guess you don't need bread in there, but this is also a bear proof, so you can leave this outside. Yeah, I'm leaving grizzly bear too, so I can put this outside and keep all my food in it. Plus mice can be an issue in some trailheads, and this should keep the mice out. So anyways, there we go, onward to the next stop. Well, I guess you can drive with the Max fan open without ripping it off. Hasn't ripped. I heard all this noise and I'm like, what did I leave? What door did I leave open? Looking back there, trying to figure out what's all this noise. My fan's open. It is loud, but it, like I said, it hasn't ripped off yet. I'm doing 65 miles an hour. I didn't look up if you're supposed to drive with it open or not. Probably pull over and shut it up here, but just because it's really loud. I always find when I head out without a plan, things just fall into place. Got a message from my buddy that he scored a free campsite down on the water just outside of North Conway, so I put the coordinates in and headed that way. White Mountain National Forest. Regulations over there. It says camping regulations along Town Hall Road and East Branch Road. Wow, must be a lot more camping in here than I thought. I didn't put all that air on the tires the other day to get better gas mileage on the road. Oh, there's one. Small. Well, here's a decent one taken. And another one. People come down here and put stuff on it midweek so they can get the site for the weekend. I don't think that's right. Well, it just came to this, so I assume when there's no more sites, the road split back there. Probably should have gone to the left. Every single site I passed has something on it claiming it. Now Eunice has a tent on the site that we're staying at, but I don't know where it is, and he's at work right now. So I'm not, I hope that wasn't the one, because I knew he said it was a big tent. I saw a big tent, but that doesn't narrow it down. But he sent me a picture of what the site looked like before he set his tent up on it. And I don't think that was it. And it wasn't very big. By the time I put this van on there, not gonna be much room left to hang out. Yeah, I'm not sure this is ideal thing. Oh, and here's, I'm actually gonna come down and hike this Mountain Pond trailhead, and we have a gate, so obviously we missed. We gotta go back and turn around, but I might ride this with my bike, see where this goes. Beep. So all I can see backing up is my bike. Oh, another campsite with a tent on it already. Well, we're climbing, so maybe I'll get some signal. I can text Eunice. This is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I figured his site would be the only one with a tent on it. And unfortunately, I don't know what this tent looks like that he has. There's another one. They're just shit everywhere. Oh, the nicest bridge we've seen. All concrete. There's one. Vanlife site. Pull off. Let's go to sleep. Well, I found a pond. Oh, well, there's Doublehead. There's actually a cabin up there. And that's actually the peak that has the cabin on it. I don't know if you can see the other peak from here. Stayed up there one winter. Oh, nice. Oh, I gotta love the craftsmanship on this. Just cut the branches down that will hit the tree, the car. Is it gonna make it over my, that's not gonna make it over my box, I don't think though. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's hitting. Jesus. Nice. I can miss it though, I think, but yeah. It's not gonna hit my panel if I get over further. Well, here we go. Another one. No camping or fires beyond this point. I have no idea where Eunice set up. I'm gonna go back, grab that site so I have one. Hope for the best. I got no signal, so I think there's a trailhead down here, and this must end. Yep, dead end. I'm sure you could get further. Got out of the van for a second and got ticks all over me. This stuff usually works pretty good. This isn't a bad site. Just I don't know how to let Eunice know that I'm not down there. I'm down, not wherever he planned on being. This is actually a perfect site. Nice big fire pit. It's 11 o'clock. No idea where Eunice plans on camping. I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm gonna start with that. Get the stove going, make some lunch, figure out stuff. Oh, this is what happens when you try to coordinate with people. I already miss winter. This heat was not for me. Well, as much as I like this spot, I'm gonna drive back up, take a picture of that tent, drive back out to the road, hope till I get signal, and text Eunice, because the whole idea of coming up here was to camp with a friend. So if I'm down in the Woolly Wax, which I'm quite a ways, I'm probably a couple miles from his site, he's never gonna find me. This is like a dead end road I'm on. So I'm gonna head up. I can't get a hold of him, I guess. Worst case, if I don't see anybody pass me, I know the site will be still available. So, and there's a couple things I'd like to hike down in here too, so I really want to get this situated. So let's take a drive. Well, I think I found it. I was able to get a bar and talk to him. So it was this tent. Crap, he said it was the best site. I totally misread what he had sent me. He said there was a path. I thought he said it was on the pond. He said there was a handful of good sites. Oh, jeez. Spiderweb. Handful of good sites on the river, and that this was by far the best one. Oh, there's a second site down here on the right on the water. Oh, this isn't bad. Sleep up in the van, but hang out down here. Fire pit. It's nice and cool down here. On the river. Oh, I think this is better. Nice. I'm actually just curious. Oh, actually, I'll take my bike. I think I'm gonna take my bike up to the trailhead, well, road, beginning of the road, read what that sign actually said, because I'm very confused on, is this just like anywhere you can put a vehicle or a tent you can camp? Who knows? Geez, just from having the windows open for a second, this van is full of mosquitoes. Definitely need to get some type of netting or bug net for these windows. So, I mean, I've got the back window door cracked just a little bit, just so you can feel something moving through here. But you open these doors and it's like the mosquitoes are lined up outside. So I definitely need, I heard about something that you actually can put your window down in the front, which that's the opposite of end, because the fan's up there, and wherever you, like, I want it being drawn through the van, so I actually want to do something for the back door. I'm gonna have to order some netting and just magnets, maybe that whole back door hole, and then that way I can open the door up and just let the air flow through. I mean, this is ridiculous. It was like a million of them, and can't even talk. I was being chased around by mosquitoes. Like, there's another one. think they're having problem finding me though, because maybe they're all up by the fan. Look at them. I think because they go after. They go out. They smell out your CO2. You know, when you exhale, it's a CO2 or whatever, carbon dioxide or something. So I'm wondering if that fan, all of it's getting sucked up that way. So and then once they get up in there, I think they probably get stuck because of the suction, which is good. I got a mosquito catcher up there. I'm gonna kill those 3 bastards before I shut it off. But so I'm gonna jump on my bike and take a ride back down. I don't feel like driving anymore. I've been driving all morning. So, and go check out that sign and see what it says for regulations, because this seems like the Wild Wild West out here, which is White Mountains, so it could be. Hope this audio is coming out okay with that fan running. But anyways, let's get some exercise in. I got my synthetic shirt on. I'm gonna find my helmet. But I think this will work out good. I don't know if I'll stay a second night, but maybe. We'll see. So I picked up this Allen bike rack on Amazon for like $100, and it folds down so you can open the doors. What it didn't have was a lock to lock your bike on, but yet it does bolt in your trailer hitch. They call it a no wobble bolt. It still wobbles a little bit, but not that bad. So I picked this up at REI with a lock, which is right there, and put it through the, oh my God, these mosquitoes are horrible, through the, where you put the safety chains, and then it's gonna go through that little support up around the bike, and then locked in. So the only way they're gonna steal this bike rack is if they steal a bike rack if they have a, you know, socket set and something to cut this. And my bike, of course, they could steal too if they did all that work. So anyways, keep the honest people honest, and that's about it as usual. So there's the regulations. All it says is no camping or fires within a quarter mile of this parking lot and a quarter mile from trailheads. Camping is allowed starting a quarter mile past the sign until, and it repeats itself. Stay can be no longer than 14 days, which is, I think, basically everywhere in the White Mountains, probably any national forest. Please no trash and fire pits, bury human waste 6 inches and 200 feet from the roads, campsites, water sources, blah, blah, blah. Secure all food and vehicle when not being cooked or consumed. Please don't interfere with others' enjoyments. No fireworks. Don't move firewood. No camping in the parking lot. We have to tell them a 3rd time you can't camp around this parking lot. And blah, 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 blah. About bears. So, this is the parking lot they're talking about, by the sign where it goes into the national forest. Whew. Woo! Only a little 5-mile ride, all downhill to the sign, and then of course all uphill back. But I ran into a guy named Michael. He was actually out and I talked to him. He's living in his van. He's from Ohio, traveled, fly fishing here, and gonna fly fish back to Ohio. It's kind of a test to see if he can do it, and so far he's loving living in his van. He's just got a caravan too. I'm gonna grab my bike lock, ride down to the trailhead for the mountain pond, and lock my bike to the trailhead sign and do that loop. I think it's only maybe 4 or 5 mile hike. So something to do to maybe outrun the bugs. So the complete loop is only 2.7, 1 mile to the shelter. Bug bridge! This takes a long way. Found an old double heads. So here we are down in the mountain pond shelter. Figured there'd be somebody here. There was a car in the parking lot, but no one's here. And I did the loop around the long way here. Figured they were already here in the shelter claiming their spot. Freaking nice and cool. Look at the views right here. Fire's allowed right there. Pretty good shelter. Nice. And of course, you can't go to a shelter without doing a trail slipper pretty review. There's no signal in here. I feel like I'm being watched. Still watching me? Well, now we're all about your safety, so they sanitize this on 5/23/2020 to stop the spread of COVID. So this beautiful stuff right here is called hobble brush, which I like to call hobble weed. This is a trail maintainer's worst nightmare right here. These are all little because it's just starting out, but these will be over the trail in probably another couple weeks. Hey, so we went for a little bike hike. It was actually pretty good, but geez, you couldn't stop for a second and the bugs would grab you. Watch a movie on my big screen TV. Downloaded some Netflix. I don't have any signal here. I'm waiting for Eunice. I'm afraid of the dogs. I'm waiting for Eunice to show up. And until then, I'm going to sit in here and enjoy the cool air coming through that back door. And watch a movie and maybe eat something. It is only 3 o'clock, but good enough for me. See if he figures it out.
Go get it.
There's like a nice spot right there. Oh, no, he's going in. He's going. It's gone. It went down river. Yeah. Hey, what's his name?
Yeah, go get it.
Whoa, it's gonna hit him.
Get it. Come on.
Good boy. Gets up easier than he going down.
Yeah, hey, give me. Yeah.
It's like, here we go again. He walks like he doesn't want to get his nards wet or something. Got the fire going. The bugs finally calmed down a little bit. Gonna make some dinner. Eunice picked up some vegan. Oh, was it? Might be a whole burger. I thought it was burgers at some vegan place on the way in. So we're gonna heat that up. Getting low though on gas. I don't know if I brought another one either. Oh yeah, I guess it's already cooked, already all together. Vegan cheese. Here we go. I have no idea what it is, but it's good. Well, the bugs won, so we gave up. It's about 8:40 anyways, so we put the fire out, headed up, got some tea going. Movie's back playing. Washing all the bug spray off with some wet wipes. And call it a night. Till tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm doing. Figure it out in the morning. Now I'm just gonna relax to some Netflix. Call it a day.
Bad, wounded, waiting on fresh horses.